Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Crescim Games, quem fala com vocês é o Crescim e vamos continuar aqui na série de Rumo, Platina de The Witcher 3. No episódio de hoje, galera, a gente tá aqui em Skellige, nós vamos fazer a missão A Aposta do Rei, que é pra ver quem que vai se tornar o novo rei aqui de Skellige. Antes disso, galera, eu só vou mostrar pra vocês que eu consegui os itens pra fazer a gaivota branca, que é uma das coisas que faltava pra gente poder fabricar a versão melhorada da poção da andorinha. A gente precisa dessa gaivota branca e desse vitriol. Então, para fabricar a gaivota branca me faltava ainda essa licor de cereja e o licor de mandrágora. Eu comprei eles... Opa, botão errado. Comprei eles lá em Velen. Deixa eu mostrar para vocês rapidinho os dois lugares que tinham. Um era no primeiro lugar que a gente vai em Velen, que é aqui, Skellige na encruzilhada, e também aqui no Poder do Corvo tem um cara aqui embaixo que vende também. Então foi ali que eu comprei. Vamos fabricar rapidão aqui. Acho que eu consigo fazer 5, né? Meu Deus, que demora. Fazer 4, porque daí eu preciso fazer o outro negócio. Deixa eu só confirmar. Eu preciso desses vitriol. Vitriol é aqui. Eu posso fazer 2, beleza. Maravilha, e agora sim, andorinha superior. Beleza, agora eu tenho 5 ali de andorinha. Vamos fazer um save aqui. Bora pra missão.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me? 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there. I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres? Hey! Ah, damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Well, stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, and they're twins in that regard.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcarls. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Something I've always respect Witcher.
Hear the black ones shit.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Aye, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Cerys has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it! That must have started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Aguento porrada dos bichos.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead. Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. Let's stick with it.
Dad, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Aqui a gente define quem que a gente vai ajudar, né? O que a gente ajudar vai ser o que vai se tornar o próximo rei. Eu vou ajudar as séries.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of centering wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Respect.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
How'd they get in? Dunno. The gates were shut.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey, before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo? Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. All the horns are empty. Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. The stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Peça Hjort dando uma olhada.
Rocks never crumble.
Ué. Será que tem mais alguma coisa pra
Something I've
examinar?
always wondered. What'll you
Ottrig.
witches do once there are no
Shit,
basilisks,
no more than a kid.
giants around, eh?
Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Steingrim, maybe?
Respect, Witcher.
So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
You've no
Dragadar.
respect for our cousin.
Skald's played his last.
Nor that witch, Yennefer.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Mas ali não dá pra examinar.
A disgrace. The kind we've not seen since the Red Funeral.
Few had died then, but on a Jarl's son among them. If this turns out to be Crack, I'll twist his head off.
If Crack appears to be guilty, we'll try him and keep him with our customs.
Aye. Then I'll twist his head for you. Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they are put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Saris wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
Vamos lá.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's a buzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Respect, Witcher.
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish. I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
Sempre que alguns lugares são tão ruins de lutear.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
The Hackerman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind. Right behind you.
That's a relief. This mead's clean. Nothing here either. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Não, arde.
Quick.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. Place of power. There's a secret draw from it.
One rarely used, more like. When Yalmar like we killed once. Bygone days.
Oh, que bom que tinha um local de poder aqui. Eu não sei se é possível acessar esse lugar sem escolher ajudar as séries. Não posso salvar o jogo.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Meu Deus. Tem muito loot aqui. Depois recuperar todas as minhas garrafas d'água que eu tinha gastado.
Someone walked through the mead. Did you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Pegue Arnvald.
Look, it's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
That's it, Roach.
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Quase.
Got him!
Aí.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea, but I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolda ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You, yet another Uncreate lackey. Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Uncrate will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Uncrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Werner had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
troféu agora. Realeza, que é um troféu por... Vamos até ler a descrição dele aqui. Conclua a trama secundária da escolha do monarca de Skellige. Maravilha.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him around.
Keep my fingers crossed. Farewell. You alright?
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even a little proud of her? Come on, admit it.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever. It's the lay of the land.
Take care, Hjalmar. Looks to me you're near bursting with pride.
If only you knew, Wolf. Tell me, what other Jarl can boast children like mine? Shame their mother didn't live to see this.
Ceres will make a good queen. Maybe she can finally unite the clans.
Let's hope. And if not, she'll always have me and Hjalmar. If the need arises, we'll take up arms for her.
Tá, beleza. Então, resolvida essa questão. Agora a gente já tem o suficiente para recrutar o Hjalmar para nos juntar a nós na batalha de Kaer Morhen. Tem mais um personagem que eu tenho que falar, que é o Armin. Eu só queria ver onde ele fica, que eu não me lembro. Eu acho que é aqui embaixo. Acho que é aqui. Vou só ver uma coisa. Tá, só pra gente guardar o lugar. Eu não sei se já dá pra falar com ele. Eu nem me lembro a roupa que ele usa, pra falar a verdade. Não tô vendo ele aqui.
Geralt, friend, what brings you here?
What do you think of Skellige's new ruler?
The verdict claimant won.
Farewell.
Eu não tô vendo ele. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Armin. Tá aqui.
Can we talk? What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krak as her advisor, she has every chance to win.
Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape with the villagers.
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
Farewell.
Tá, mais pra frente então a gente vai ter que vir recrutar ele. Ele vai estar nesse local mesmo, então é bom a gente guardar no mapa onde é que ele fica. É basicamente onde ficam os druidas, né? Maravilha. Tá, vamos ver qual vai ser o nosso próximo passo agora. Dá pra ver o que tem aqui, né?
Not so fast, Roach.
Elemental da terra. Meu Deus! Credo. Não dou dano nenhum no bicho. Dano nenhum, cara. Merda. Ih, cara, bugou, acho. Não sei se eu vou sair daqui. Acho que bugou. Ah, não, caiu agora. Credo, cara, não dou dano no bicho.
Show me what you got.
Ah, se foi minha espada de novo. Nós temos que melhorar urgente nossas espadas. O dano tá longe de ser suficiente, cara. Merda. Credo, cara. Precisamos urgentemente melhorar os equipamentos, cara. Não tá dando mais o dano. Principalmente porque eu tô fazendo coisas de nível mais alto do que o meu, né? Nós temos algumas opções agora em relação a isso, que seria ou continuar tratando os da escola de gato, que é nível 23, que é o nível que a gente já tá. E é o que eu pretendia, na verdade, porque eu prefiro usar os equipamentos da escola do gato mesmo. Ou a gente pode ir para a escola do urso, que é uma escola mais pesada, armadura, mas ela também tem bem mais defesa. Particularmente eu prefiro ir para a escola do gato porque é mais o meu estilo de jogo, né, que é de movimentação, esquiva e coisas assim, né. Então vamos fazer isso. Vamos melhorar nossos equipamentos.
Not so fast, Roach.
E o outro onde? Tranquilo. Deixa eu meditar. Botar de manhã que é melhor. Achei que tinha bugado. Continua achando esses negócios no chão, hein? Ih, cara, o jogo tá meio esquisito. Hã? Aqui. Deve ser aqui. Ah, beleza. Só isso?
let it. Some still breathers, I'll toss him in the fire.
Orders say no living souls to leave without hearts.
Nossa, eu não tinha vindo aqui ainda. Tá, cara, eu não quero lutar com esses bichos. Eu imaginei que era uma caverna. Tá parecendo esse negócio, né? Ó. Seu irmão, cidadão preocupado, ler.
Might want to look around some.
Cara, eu acho que o jogo tá meio bugado. Mas completou, né? Ah, do gato parte 2. Tá, tem um aqui perto. São tudo perto. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou fazer um save aqui, galera. Eu vou voltar pro menu. E daí dar load, porque eu acho que tá meio esquisito o jogo. Beleza, tô de volta aqui, galera. Vamos ver se agora melhorou um pouco. Se não vai ficar bugado no jogo.
Come on, Roach.
Meu Deus, o que tá acontecendo? Não vi nem que bicho é.
Might want to look around some. Need a key.
Isso é alguma outra coisa, então. Mas beleza. Nosso objetivo a gente já fez. Fast travel mais perto e vamos ver. Uhum. O que houve, Elissa, não?
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Meu Deus, me envolvi numa missão aí agora.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning
Ixi, eu acho que
porridge.
isso aqui é coisa de DLC.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor.
Ah, não, galera, eu não queria ter me envolvido nisso agora. Provavelmente nível muito alto.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished.
Puta merda, cara.
I swear upon the heron you will pay with your own blood.
By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Não, não tem como. Tem que dar load 35 nível. Antes de... Putz, mas eu só andei até ali, né, cara? Tá. Então, aquilo ali foi um spoiler do que vai ter no DLC, né? Eu nunca joguei essa parte ali, então não faço nem ideia de como é que funciona. Tem que cuidar pra não me envolver ali. Vamos só pegar meus equipamentos e seguir. Meu Deus. Ai, cara.
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you fucker. Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming!
Eu não entendi nem o que era.
Son of a goat!
Might want to look around some.
Tá, beleza. Só fiquei preocupado, isso aqui era uma missão.
Witchers.
Vamos só ver uma coisa, se falhou alguma missão aqui. Não. No princípio não.
You hear her wailing yesterday? What do they do? Same as always.
É aqui mesmo? É. Eita, nós uma caverna. Isso aí? Que lugar é esse? Cara, isso aqui eu acho que é lá daquela missão do filho da puta Júnior aqui. É, eu acho que é. Isso aqui deve dar lá numa saída do esgoto, tá? Bom, não precisamos ficar aqui. Agora a questão é quem que pode fabricar pra nós e se eu tenho todos os ingredientes. Vamos ver se esse cara consegue fabricar. Senão a gente dá um fast travel lá pra mulher lá no barão.
Will you craft something?
Ah, besta felina não dá ainda. Espada de prata. Lingote de prata de meteorito. Lingote de aço negro. Lingote de aço negro, eu posso fazer. E de meteorito. Lingote de prata de meteorito, dá pra fazer. Espada de prata. Beleza, vamos fazer. O que eram os itens ali? Pelo de monstro. E a de aço. Tá, 2 lingotes de aço negro. Espada de prata. Opa! Lingotes de aço negro. E lingote de aço e minério de ferro negro. Maravilha.
Farewell.
Eu tô equipado já. Tem um outro maluco aqui que eu acho que deve conseguir fazer as armaduras. Se esse aqui fez as espadas, o outro faz com certeza. Aqui embaixo, eu acho. Não. Mas é por aqui. Relaxa. Aqui. Armadura felina melhorada. Mais 30 de armadura. Beleza. Botas felinas melhoradas. Calças felinas, eu preciso de mais couro. Eu vou comprar, é tão barato que vale a pena. Beleza. E as manoplas felinas melhoradas. Já tem tudo também. Maravilha, cara. Então calça, bota, armadura, tudo certo.
So long.
Tá aí então. Armadura felina e espadas felinas melhoradas já. Tudo perfeito. Então beleza, galera. Vamos encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. Fizemos aí os nossos objetivos. Pegamos mais um troféu. Melhoramos nossos equipamentos. E agora podemos começar a brincar com as missões de nível um pouco mais alto. Que provavelmente vai ser bem mais tranquilo agora que a gente já melhorou as coisas. Então, no próximo vídeo a gente define qual vai ser o nosso próximo passo. Por enquanto é isso então, muito obrigado por terem assistido e até a próxima. Valeu!